Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Broncos franchise on Madden 20. It's week 17, and today's action comes to you from Cincinnati. So grab a bowl of Skyline chili and get ready for the final game of the regular season. We have the Broncos at 11-4, already AFC West champs. And I don't believe there's anything to be gained from this week. There may be a deep tiebreaker with New England if they lose and we win, but I'm not exactly sure how it's set up in Madden, how deep the tiebreakers go. However, I believe we're locked into the 3 seed right now, as is. And we'd need the Patriots to lose today anyway, which is already pretty unlikely. But with that being said, I'd like to see our offense finish the season stronger with a bit more momentum going into the postseason. So we're treating this like any other game, and we're going out here to try to get win number 12. The Broncos enter winners of 3 in a row, and for the first time we'll have playoff action, and that'll be coming your way next time. Now for our final game against the 7-8 Cincinnati Bengals, and here on a soggy field in late December, we're underway, and the Bengals will start at their own 25-yard line. I wonder if this is the final year for Andy Dalton in a Cincinnati Bengal uniform. His stats have been great, but he is getting older, and this team is going to miss the playoffs once again. The best they can finish is 8-8. They'll start at their 25 and keep things on the ground. Here's some room for Joe Mixon across the 40. It's a 17-yard start. The Broncos are coming off a nice defensive performance against the Chargers. This is a first down play action, a lot of time for Dalton, who checks underneath. A missed tackle and a good pickup after all for Cincinnati, gain of 8. Justin Simmons, the deep safety for Denver, and on the carry, Joe Mixon inside, and that's a first down. Mixon needs 86 yards today for a 1,000-yard campaign. Fake now, chased by Chubb, and down goes Andy Dalton. This Broncos pass rush has been one of the tops in the league for a long time, and they send this offense backwards. Third down, short for A.J. Green, trying to get there after the catch, and he's stopped around the 40. And the Bengals stay on the field. Nothing to lose here, 4th and 3. Good spot to go for it. Protected, Dalton complete, and Mixon has enough to move the chains. Pretty good drive being put together, now in field goal range. Dalton out quickly, complete to Laquan Treadwell, the former Viking, inside the 30. Compact look on third down, Broncos in press coverage. Dalton needs 3, and Treadwell's not able to hang on, defended by Will Parks. It's 4th down. Cincinnati gets 3 on their opening drive, and here is the Bronco offense. Josh Rosen starts things with a pass underneath, and here goes Samuel to the outside, picking up the first down after the catch, a gain of 12. Curtis Samuel needs 104 in this game to have his first 1,000-yard campaign. Here's a pass going long, and Rosen hooks up. It's Courtland Sutton, and that's a 20-yard connection. Broncos get things started here in the air. Again, Rosen across the middle. Samuel, no, he couldn't secure it, and then Sutton almost caught it. Weird play, incomplete. Empty now. In Cincinnati territory, needing 15. Rosen deep with it, and picked off inside the 20. Steven Nelson goes up and over Samuel to make the play. They're not in field goal range here, so it's not a bad time to take a shot, try to make something happen, but this has not been a successful endeavor for the offense this year. Bengals take over following the turnover, and Miles Jack is there to meet Joe Mixon. Third down now for the Bengals inside their own 20. They'll try Mixon on the screen, hit by Harrison, brought down. There is a 3-and-out. Josh Rosen now has 15 interceptions on the season. He's back to pass again, and the edge pressure gets to him. It's Carl Lawson. So he came in hoping to see the offense step things up in Week 17, and so far, not seeing it. Faced with a tough third down, Rosen on target, and the catch is made. That's Courtland Sutton. Second time he's made a big catch across the middle for 20+. Back into plus territory. Phillip Lindsay on the carry. And we haven't seen this offense really try to run it a whole lot in this opening quarter. Here's a 3rd and 3. Rosen a little off the mark. He had Sutton wide open. Should have been a first down. Bengals went for a 4th and 3. That worked out. The Broncos will try now. And there's some movement. Depends who moved first, and that is an automatic first down. Or a first down via the 5 yards. Bubble screen now, and hit on the play is Marion Peppers, playing for the first time in months. He's unable to hang on. 3rd and 9. Rosen to the outside with some touch on the throw. Complete to Deshaun Hamilton. Another good pass play for the Broncos now, and to end the first quarter. A fake from Rosen, and the pass is complete. Now inside the 5, Noah Fant. They are tearing up the intermediate part of the field now, and they have it goal to go. Rosen to the back corner. Touchdown, Noah Fant. Much better possession this time, and they're pretty much doing this all in the air. That's what they wanted to get right before the postseason. And for Fant, that's touchdown number 3 on the year. Denver has their first lead of the day, and Cincinnati takes over. A play fake here from Dalton, rolling all the way out to meet Bradley Chubb, who sacks him for the 2nd time on the day. Could be sending some pressure here. 3rd down, they bring 5. Dalton with time on target. That is Laquan Treadwell for the first down. The Bengals are moving the ball pretty well in this opening half. More play action for Dalton. And across the middle, catch made by A.J. Green at the 26 of Denver. Cincinnati on the move again. Again faking. Dalton across the middle, caught by Auden Tate, and that's a touchdown. We pass the ball to get 6, and they do it in equally impressive fashion. The Bengals are back in front. The defense is having some struggles, and again we trail. With Denver running it now, and Phillip Lindsay with some room has a first down carry, the best for the Broncos so far. We'll see if they at least try to be a little more balanced going forward. On 2nd down, Rosen on target. Here's Jake Butt on the catch, a gain of 9. Rosen over 100 yards passing with that completion. 3rd down, needing 1. And they run it with Freeman, and he's brought down. Carl Nassib on the tackle. Maybe they should have stuck with the passing game after all. To defense now, Denver defending the dump off here to Mixon, and that's a loss of 2. So already a deep 3rd down for Cincinnati. Inside their own 15, Dalton's in some trouble, and he created it as he slid in the pocket to meet Von Miller, and that's now 20.5 sacks. Denver takes over again, better field position and running room now. Phillip Lindsay weaving his way through for first down yardage. We're seeing a lot more Lindsay than Freeman here in the first half. 3rd down, Rosen right on target. First down catch, Curtis Samuel. Approaching the red zone, now Andy Janovich checks in. Leading the way, Freeman has the first down, making his way down to the 15. They'll stay with the I-form look. Another fake rolling out. Here's Rosen, and he overthrew Samuel. He's lucky that wasn't picked off. That was a miss. Hamilton motions a bit wider on 3rd down. Here's quick pressure. Rosen gets it away, and that's a catch again. Curtis Samuel. He'll have a shot to get to that 1,000. Ball now at the 1. Freeman the back. Throw for Rosen, and touchdown! Jake Butt. 2 tight end touchdowns for the Broncos here in the first half, and they retake the lead. We've seen a lot of good things from the past game in this first half, so that's obviously a great sign as the Bengals take over, and not much here for Mixon. Denver has held them to 36 rushing yards so far on 6 carries. Dalton gets it away on 3rd down, and the catch is made, but that is shy of the sticks. And we'll see more of the Denver offense before this half is over. Sutton slot right. They spread the defense out. On first down, complete to Sutton. Gain of 7. Only one timeout for Denver. Gotta have some urgency. Second down, and wide open was Hamilton. Another miss for Rosen. Gotta think the rain's playing a factor here, but you gotta make that pass. Third down. Short for Fant. He's trying to fight for it, and the tackle's made. Great play that ends our little 2-minute drill. Bengals keep 49 seconds for themselves. 2 timeouts. Swing pass out, Mixon made a man miss and is out of bounds at the 41. Third and short now. Denver brings pressure. Quick throw, hauled in. Nice move there by Tyler Eifert. And the Bengals aren't done. They're at midfield. They have 1 timeout left. 36 seconds to go. Dalton gets it away at the sideline. What a grab by Laquan Treadwell, as Parks wasn't able to make a play that time. Well, that's field goal range. Cincinnati still 30 seconds. 4 players going deep to the end zone. Dalton gets this away, and it's a touchdown! Come on! Tyler Boyd. Justin Simmons had no idea where the football was. It was a perfect throw from Dalton, and the Bengals are able to retake the lead after that. So the offense, I thought, had a couple nice touchdown drives, and now it's the defense that needs to get things together before the postseason. If we win this game, maybe things could get interesting after all. The Patriots are currently trailing the New York Jets, who are also trying to make it into the postseason, 14-0. We'll see if the Patriots make a comeback, but right now the Broncos trail, and here's another completion as Hamilton is rocked ahead after the first down reception. I think Rosen's overall played a pretty solid game so far. Now Freeman on the carry, and this takes the offense up near midfield. Lindsey back in as the offense goes spread. They need 4. Rosen into coverage, and lucky that wasn't intercepted. 4th down. I expected more from our defense in that first half, but this Bengals offense has not been bad this year. Mixon carries, and he's going to end up very close, averaging 4.5 a carry. Eifert motions, and Campbell almost made the play, and I think because Mixon broke that tackle, he got the first down. This drive will indeed continue. Up the middle with some room. This is Joe Mixon, very close to another first down. A.J. Green and Boyd line up left. Dalton needs 1. Everybody looks covered, and Dalton's got to make a decision. He'll go down, and that's 3 sacks on the day for Chubb, who now, because of that, has a double-digit sack season. And it's 3rd and 10. Just a draw play, and a bit too much space. First down, Mixon. 20 yards as the Broncos were clearly thinking pass. Up to their own 32, and again up the middle with a run. Now it's Isaiah Crowell, and that picks up 8 yards. Mixon back in the game. This is 3rd down. Running right, another first down, falling ahead for 6 more. And Mixon now just 6 yards away from 1,000 on the season. He gets the carry again, gets through the middle, and that's a first down that will give him a 1,000-yard campaign. And he's getting a lot of those yards on this drive. Now in Bronco territory, catch made, Laquan Treadwell playing pretty well today. As a matter of fact, most of Mixon's yards are on this drive. Another catch, and juking forward, that's Treadwell, 3rd and short. I'm a bit surprised they're going empty here. 3rd and 1. Dalton's going up top to the end zone, and incomplete. Great coverage from Christian Baxter, and he'll let Treadwell hear all about it. That was a pretty good job by Baxter. A field goal for Cincinnati makes this a 6-point game as Rosen's off the mark again. He's done that a few times today. 3rd down. Pressure incoming, Rosen to the outside. Great throw for Hamilton on the comeback, and William Jackson's now shaken up. New set of downs for Denver. Protection holds up again, and once more on the comeback, it's Hamilton. Now they had to bring over a new corner, so why not go right back to it? Hamilton with some nice plays today, and now time to run it once again. Here's 10 yards from Royce Freeman. 3 tight ends on the field now for Denver, and they keep running up the middle. Royce Freeman for about 5. That's a first down. Same personnel in for Denver. And wide open, it's Noah Fant inside the 10. 18 easy yards for the Bronco offense. And they have a goal to go. Freeman carries inside, the football comes out. Cincinnati recovers on the final play of the quarter, right when it looked like the Broncos were about to retake the lead. That is a game-changing play. Bengals up 6, take over, and Joe Mixon picks up 4 more, adding on to an already solid performance. Some motion now, and they sweep this out. This is Tyler Boyd, but he's only able to gain 1. Third down. 3 receivers in the game. From the 1, Dalton outside has an open A.J. Green, and there's plenty of room to run. 23 yards and a fresh start to this possession. Again, a single high look for Denver. Deep safety is Parks. Dalton off the fake, all day to throw it. Pressure now gets there at the sideline. It's caught. A.J. Green. He's made his 2 best plays on this drive, and the Bengals are back in field goal range. More play action. Dalton to the outside and misses Treadwell. That makes it 3rd and 6. Denver just trying to get off the field. Dalton has time, throws it short, and Auden Tate's not going to pick it up. Denver forces a field goal try. That was a pretty good drive that began deep in their own territory. Bengals now with a 2-score lead as we continue on here in the 4th quarter. And Royce Freeman picks up another Denver first down. We saw more of Lindsey early on, now suddenly more Freeman. Rosen pumps, and he's brought down. Pretty good coverage downfield. He just eats this one. Denver has not scored since the first half. 2nd and 16 to the outside, and a great catch made. That is Cortland Sutton. I need to see more plays like that to offer the contract he's been asking for. 7 and change to play. Climbing, Rosen on the move to Fant, and he did not pass the line of scrimmage. First down. Broncos driving, and now we see Taquan Layton. I believe his first time getting action today, keeping to the outside and breaking a tackle as he hits the sideline with a gain of 9. Rosen returns quickly. Draw play, running room, and ahead goes Lindsey. 10 more on the carry. Can the Broncos finish this drive? 1st and 10, quick throw, caught and into the end zone. Deshaun Hamilton. Great time for his first touchdown this season. I think he's finishing this year very strong. We are back to a 1-score game. 5 minutes to go. We gotta slow down this running game for Cincinnati. Mixon's been great here in the second half. I expect he'll get a lot more carries on this possession. Inside, Mixon brought down. But the clock is now inside 4 minutes and still running. 3rd down for Dalton. Coverage looks tight, but the pass is brought in by Treadwell. Harris has had a really tough day against him, and usually it's the elite receivers that give Harris the most trouble. Mixon on the carry again, now wrapped up by Miles Jack. And we'll see if they can get this conversion. From the 42, 3rd and 7. Dalton going long and incomplete. Through the hands of Tyler Boyd. Damian Charles on the play. That's a big stand for the defense after the punt. Denver down 2. 2 and change to go. And this pass is knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Three receivers, Fant out in the slot. They spread the defense out. Short completion, Hamilton, flag on the play. And this is a hold against Kyle Long. Already back inside the 10 for a 2nd and long. Rosen steps up, fires across the middle. There's Fant, and he's very close to a 1st down. Maybe a yard short as he goes down in pain. And Fant will have to exit the field for this critical 3rd down play. Motion. Flip it forward. Lindsey's brought down. He tried to stay inside, but he should have kept it wide. Now it's 4th down. Game on the line right here for the Broncos. Rosen on target. There's Jake Butt. 1st down. We're not done yet. Still plenty of time to get into field goal range. From the 37. Rosen's in trouble, and he can't get this pass away. Sacked by Brian Bennett, the Bengals' 1st-round pick. That backs the offense up again. Looking for a screen now, and Samuel didn't get the block he was looking for. If he did, there was a lot of room. Suddenly, it's 3rd and 22, back at their own 25. Rosen gets it away. He's going deep towards Samuel, and it's tipped up and incomplete. And that leaves 4th and 22 for this Denver offense and no timeouts. They've got to somehow get this across the 45. And Rosen's gonna be sacked to end the game. Brian Bennett, number 9 overall. He finishes this game, 2 sacks on the final drive, and the Bengals stun the Broncos to finish 8-8. The Broncos, meanwhile, end the season 11-5, division champions. Still a very successful year, but I felt like despite winning 3 or 4 games down the stretch, we didn't play as well as I was hoping we would. Both sides of the football had some issues today. The ground game got going for Cincinnati in the 2nd half. Ours did as well, and I know we were very imbalanced, but early on, we just couldn't run the ball well. And we also scored 2 touchdowns in the 1st half with a very pass-heavy offense, so I'm not sure I really have an issue with that. Just kind of going with the flow of the game and sticking with what's working. But we know we're now going to be on Wild Card Weekend for sure. Our first playoff opponent is the New York Jets. This is not the game I expected. I thought we would get the Dolphins and Jesse Heiken in here, but the Dolphins lost their final game, and the Jets beat them out via tiebreaker for the 6th seed in the AFC. The Dolphins and Chiefs both missed the postseason, but I'm really surprised Miami didn't make it with how prolific their offense was this year. In the NFC, Drew Lock and the Chicago Bears won the NFC North with an 8-8 record. They're going to the playoffs. So it's a surprise opponent for us as the Jets began this year not playing great football, but when you win your last 5 games of the year, you're probably going to give yourself a chance. And they defeated the New England Patriots and really earned this final spot. Whereas the Dolphins were wildly inconsistent to end the year, and Justin Colbert finishes his rookie year strong to knock the Dolphins out of the postseason. A heartbreaking finish for Miami. I'm sure they're going to be back and probably a playoff team in the future, but not this year. We will face the Jets, and they're missing their top offensive playmaker Le'Veon Bell to a compound foot fracture. This is still a very defensive football team. That's where their best players are, but Sam Darnold is coming along pretty nicely in his career. Now, he missed most of last season as Brett Hundley played extremely well, but this year he was fully healthy and played his best season with 33 touchdowns and just 4 interceptions. Still, I wonder, with Damian Williams starting at running back and their receiver situation, will they be able to move the ball well against us? It's tough to say. They have some speed. I think Dallas Goedert is solid. But overall, I do like this matchup for our defense, especially up front. I think that our edge rushers, Chubb and Von Miller, could have very big days. What concerns me most is just their defense. Quinnen Williams up front, CJ Mosley, Avery Williamson, and then Jamal Adams at safety. I know that we have to avoid him in the passing game. I can see this being a pretty low-scoring game with how these defenses match up against each offense. I think this matchup starts up front. Can our interior handle Quinnen Williams, and can we run the offense that we want to run? We passed the ball pretty well today, wanted to work on that, and Rosen ended up with 3 passing touchdowns, something he didn't do a lot this season. One thing to remember as well, this is playoff football in Denver. I have no clue what kind of weather we're in for, and that could dramatically affect this matchup. Royce Freeman ended up leading the team in rushing this year, almost 900 rushing yards. I really enjoyed the season he put together. Curtis Samuel, it was great having him on this team. We didn't quite get him to 1,000 yards, but he was very solid, and we had 3 players over 800 receiving yards. Defensively, Miles Jack missed the first month of the year and still ends up leading the team in tackles. It is a different defense with him, but we did have some issues against certain teams defending the run, even when he was healthy. We end the year with a few upgrades as well. I was really happy getting the snaps I did this year for Taquan Layton. I think I could have done even more, but I had to see how this offense would evolve over the course of the year, and by the end, I had an idea of how I wanted to utilize Layton, and I like the upgrades he's gotten here in year 1. We upgrade Miles Starkey's slot archetype. I think I'll go with that for pretty much every upgrade he gets, with that short route running being pretty good. And he's come a long way in 2 years. In the wild card game, we get Deion Price back. I'm very excited about it. I'm working on that physical archetype. Those skills are a little bit low. We also go with route running. So Deion Price is 72 overall. It'll be great to have him back, and hopefully we can find a way to have him make an impact in our first ever playoff game in the series. It's been a 3-season wait, but we've made it at last with this team, and we'll see if the Broncos can win their first game and move on to the second round. Leave your thoughts and predictions down below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and the playoff game will be coming your way later this week. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you all again soon.